We're back and we're up 72 fucking hundred on the fucking day, guys. All right, let's get right into this shit. So starting off, this account was literally at 1700 a drawdown this morning, and I almost blew that shit, but I locked the fuck in, all right? So let's go back into the chart here. All right, let's pull up the two trades that made me pass. All right, the first one was this one. This $1,500 trade right here. And then we also have a $1,500 trade right here, past the account. And then I also took some short swings. I believe it was like right here, like right when I opened the Express. And then we were at like 5K profit down here, ended up getting stopped out. I think it was either in profit or at a loss around here. And then I took a revenge trade and got stopped the fuck out. And then off market open, I saw a sweep of these highs up here, which I was looking for initially. I just didn't want it to happen. So I entered off the sweep, and then in my mind, I was like, oh, there's a 5-minute fair value gap right here. If we invert it, I'm gonna use it to add more to my position because I only had one contract up here because I was scared as fuck. I only had like $300 of fucking drawdown left in me, you know. But the second we inverted this after that candle, we reached back into it. I added another contract, and as you can see, kaboom. Um, yeah, this I think down here was like 5,700 a profit, and then I ended up getting stopped out right here. I was trying to let it run because of this 5-minute order block and everything like that, but we ended up sweeping the fuck out of that high. I had my stop like a few ticks above it because I thought we were just gonna like slightly tick above it and then keep going. But we ended up seeking out this high over here with this 5-minute inverted fair value gap. That's probably a better point of liquidity to seek out anyway, but um yeah, I got stopped out around there, and then once we swept up into that 5-minute inverted fair value gap with the 5-minute mitigation block and that high right there, and then we started shifting, I entered and yeah, sought out that low. That was my original TP one, but then I was like, fuck this shit. I'm going for my at least one of my original TPs from this morning, which it was literally 25,460, and we blew that shit out the water. I can even pull that shit up on my phone that I had that like set. Like I can pull up. I have a screenshot of when I first started the position. I have my TP set at 25,460. I just kept getting stopped out in profit, and it was pissing me the fuck off. But we finally hit TP. All right, and we made, I'd say, a fair amount. I mean, 7,200. I wanted max payout in one day, but you get what you get. Don't throw a fit. So yeah, pretty much I sought out that low, but we didn't get that low off of that position. I got stopped out in profit on this candle right here because I was like trailing that stop so like close. And then I saw we swept this order block high, entered that sweep, targeting that ultimate low. And yeah, that one was $2,200. That one was like 5K. This one was 2K, I think, or something like that. And then this was like a 2K loss almost. Um, but yeah, the area that I was seeking out was this 4-hour fair value gap down here. And I've been looking to seek that out since literally the beginning of this week. I have a screenshot in my phone on Monday of me pointing this shit out. Let's see, yeah, fucking Monday, 4:36 p.m. And I have it's literally this candle right here pointed out. And I was like, yeah, we're gonna go seek out that shit down there because we went to try to seek highs, but we couldn't and used a bear fair value gap to shift structure. So what are we gonna do? Go find more liquidity. And where is that liquidity? Under this low and in this fair value gap. Because we already used this liquidity right here to try to buy up, but we couldn't. So we need more. So we need something under that. And what's under that? This low and this fair value gap. And what you can see is we seek out this low, reverse off of the low, and then eventually seek the 4-hour fair value gap. Like I was fucking saying. Fuck this shit. Fuck this market. Fuck everyone. Fuck all the fucking in-profit stops that keep stopping me out, bro. I know what this shit wants to do, bro. But yeah, going on from here, I want to see it. I want to low key try and see at least down into this 4 hour fair value gap before considering longs. But you know, this market, we're probably gonna like fucking buy up right here, go to all time high, especially because there's a head and shoulders pattern right here. You know what I said about those. Institutional order flow likes to use them in the opposite of retail. So if retail thinks head and shoulders, oh, we're gonna go short, go for this low, they're going to break this neckline, make retail go short, and then they're going to go for this wick right here, this top wick of the head to stop all of them out and then eventually go lower. That's usually what happens with head and shoulders because they like to stop retail out, go long, stop them out even more, or they like to fucking like lure them in with the shorts and then stop them the fuck out at the high and then full port shorts up here and then go for the low because that's where like all the liquidity is, bro. But before considering longs, I want to see at least this fair value gap down here. If we're continuing bearish structure, I want to see us start pushing through these fair value gaps and back down into this low, down into these lows down here. But it's all just up to this market and what it wants to do and how we figure out what it wants to do. But other than that, that's I made $7,200 today. Stressful ass trading day. I'm ready to get my fucking new year started. Fucking stressful ass day. 3 for 4 on the day. Should have been 4 for 4, but I had some bad trading habits this morning, but we locked the fuck in, all right? But anyway, stay safe on the charts. I hope y'all have a great new year. Let's pull up the fucking trade win percent. I'm only at a 60. Oh, what you mean, cuh? Um, yeah, but worst trade 650, best trade 2200. Like, I think that's per contract too, because I had like 2 cons. Yeah, that would mean the best trade would be like 4500. Yeah, that would be the one I got stopped out on. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. See y'all either Friday or next week. I don't know if I'm gonna trade Friday. I might just to get the 150 day and then just call it a week. But I don't even know. I might just call it a fucking week right now after today because that was fucking horse shit. I had to fucking work a 12, like 11-hour shift at work and then work an 11-hour shift on the charts while I was working at work while getting stopped in profit every fucking 10 seconds. Like, bruh. Anyway, have a great new year. Stay safe on the charts. Hope y'all are winning. And I'll see y'all next time.